Hello, friends. Hey, I want to talk to you about there's three stages that you go through to success. Okay, stage number one is the awkward stage, where you're learning everything and everything's new. The second stage is repetition. The third stage is natural, where it's a natural stage where everything comes natural. And I want to talk to you about the beginning stages of your business. If you're just getting started or if you're just brand new to the online marketing business, I want to tell you that, and you already know that the beginning stage is where you're learning everything. Everything's new. You're learning new skills. You're learning new, things, communication skills. You're learning how to work your business, do your business, all about, all the things. You're learning so much at this point in your business that it's awkward. Everything is a little awkward. It's new, it's different, and you're learning. It's a learning process. So give yourself grace and know that you are learning right now if you're at the beginning stages. And it is awkward, and it's okay, and it will get better. It will get easier. Okay. The second stage is reps, where you're doing all the repetition. You're doing all the action steps. You're doing all the things to build your business, and you may not see progress in that stage. There will be an invisible progress that you don't see, but others will see. And this is where people get stuck. And the first stage is awkward, so a lot of people quit in that stage. And then the repetition stage, once you get into that and you're doing all the things, you're like on the hamster wheel, doing all the action steps, but you don't see that progress, so it makes you want to quit. It makes you want to stop, and that's where people get stuck. Okay. And this is what I teach my clients, as far as I teach them how, in that process, what things to do to create that progress, to create that visible progress where you actually see the impact that you're creating. And then it gets easier. Okay, as you do it, as you go through these things, and as you're learning all these things, they get easier. And then you get to that third stage, which is natural. Everything comes naturally. All your conversations, all your sales convertings, everything comes naturally at that stage. So it's a lot more enjoyable. And I just want to encourage you today that if you are in that first stage where everything's awkward and, everything's new, everything's different, I want to encourage you to keep on going, keep on learning, and with the reps, if you're doing all the things in your business and you're creating progress, but you may not see it, I want to encourage you to keep on going, because when you show up for yourself and you show up for your business, you are creating progress. And maybe, you're not getting the feedback that you want. Maybe you're not getting the views that you want. Maybe you're not seeing the numbers that you want, but that progress is still there. It's invisible to you right now, but you are still making progress every day you show up. So I just want to encourage you with that. And I also want to remind you of my 5-day challenge that I'm doing starting April 24th, which is Monday. And I want to encourage you to get registered. I've got a workbook that I created to help you along the way, to where you can take notes and get all the information, so that way you're getting the most out of it. So I'll put the registration link in the comments if you're interested. And hope you all have an amazing day. Be blessed.